Hey guys, this is Wayne here, and I'm sorry for not uploading any new video recently. And the reason for that is because I've been busy managing my own home. I painted my room, did some stuff outside, even installed a new CCTV system and stuff like that. Anyway, today's video is about my new update to the BLACK Kailh KL catalog, or under Lauryat Kozumi Taiga's catalog for mechanical keyboards. And it took me a while to reach this decision because I was afraid that, well, maybe this mechanical keyboard might not be good enough or things like that, and I had to wait and I had to test it for a while. And the reason being is because I am a person who provides lifetime switch warranties for anyone who buys mechanical keyboards from me. And it's a very important decision because if I were to get in a crappy mechanical keyboard and I just want to sell it and things like that, it's not going to be good for me because I'm going to have to lion all the warranty claims and everything, and it's going to be very problematic. So it took a while, and I finally made the decision. Oh, and if you notice, my gaming chair is not here anymore because I painted my room. And the wall is now blue, and the lights are now purple and stuff like that. I needed a new color scheme for my chair. And coincidentally, someone contacted me last week and he wanted that chair really much, but he's not able to wait for another month. So he offered me a above price value, and I agreed to it. So yeah, I just sold it to him, and yeah, that's why. Anyway, without further ado, I want to get into this mechanical keyboard. Now, this mechanical keyboard is a bit different. It is different actually, because if you follow my catalog of mechanical keyboards, you will notice that I have one missing category: a Tenkeyless mechanical keyboard with RGB lighting. Now, I haven't actually found any good ones so far until very recently. The company is actually emerging in China, and everyone on Chinese social media has been talking about it. So I decided to reach out to the mechanical keyboard brand. They're called Fühlen, by the way. Fühlen. It's not a Chinese word, by the way. It's a German word for the word feel or sense. Kind of weird, I know, but at least it's not a random Chinese word. Either way, so the brand was kind of interested on bringing in their mechanical keyboard line into Malaysia, and have agreed to send me all three of their models. I mean the different variants for this mechanical keyboard. And it is interesting, but at the same time I had to use my own money and stuff like that because nothing's free. But they're really keen on making me supply this mechanical keyboard here in Malaysia. So I wanted to do it, and without further ado, here's the mechanical keyboard. Okay, now for the unboxing. Now, as I've said earlier, there are three different variants, and I'm afraid they all have the same kind of box, the same printing and everything. And I respect that. I mean, this is a way to reduce costs, and when companies reduce costs, prices go lower. So that's a good thing for us. I've already opened one of these. Was this the one? No. I'm just going to open this one. I don't know which one it is. Really exciting. Oh. Okay, so this is the cyan version of it, or teal, I would say. Yeah, teal. Teal is the correct word. It comes with Kailh blue switches. Now, I know many of us do not really prefer Kailh switches, but I guess it's a doable exception. Kailh is the maker of Razer switches, by the way, Razer keyboards mechanical switches, and POSLAJU. You know there's a little bit of quality there, but I don't think you should really care that much, considering that all the switches are warranted under me anyway. So if there's any issue, you can always claim from me. So this is the mechanical keyboard itself. Oh wait, so this is the keyboard itself. White keycaps, teal base, and there is this neat little dragon thingy. I don't have anyone operating the camera for me, so I'm just going to make a close-up later. it should come with a keycap puller somewhere. Is it around? Yeah, there it is. Whoa. This is really a bad idea. I wish one of my friends were here to help me out. Anyway, yeah, keycap puller. I'm just gonna like remove one keycap for you. Whoops. I do not like this keycap puller. I'm just gonna put it aside. I'm gonna use my thumb. Ta-da. And yeah, I'm gonna move on to zoom in the camera. Be right back. Okay, I hope this angle works. So this is the mechanical keyboard itself. It comes with Kailh switches and an RGB bulb on top of the mechanical switch. Now, this kind of RGB bulb is very similar to Razer's and Tesor's RGB bulbs, whereby they are on top of the switch. It's gonna be a bit of a problem in the sense that they might not last as long as those LED chips that are inside the PCB, but it will be a lot brighter. Theoretically speaking, it will be a lot brighter. And yeah, well, I'm not sure what else to say. It's I think it's plastic, but it has a touch of metal to it. I wouldn't go so far as to say that this thing is made of metal. It's plasticky metal. I don't know how to describe it. And then there is a very cool dragon design over here. So yeah, it's kind of embossed. You can feel it. This is it. Okay, there are two risers on the back here, and all of them have rubber feet, so that it won't slide on your desk or anything. Now I'm gonna power on this thing. Okay, the USB cable is gold plated, so that's a very nice thing. And oh right, it's braided, just like the Lingyi. So this is the second brand of mechanical keyboards that I will be selling that comes with braided USB cable. And this is very important, you see. When it is braided, theoretically speaking, it should last longer. However, I'm afraid it is not detachable, this USB cable. It would have been nice if it was detachable, but a detachable USB cable will just make it... Oh my goodness, has it been out of the angle all the time? Okay, a detachable USB cable is more likely to cause a lot of damage to the keyboard. Trust me, I know this because I own a Ducky. I mean, I don't own the Ducky. This one, a customer traded it in, so I was using it anyway. It was a bit annoying. Anyway, let me plug this in. So I'm gonna take this out. Plug it onto my monitor here. Alright, now we're rocking. I'm gonna turn off the lights. Is it better? I think it should be better. So let me angle it properly. Okay, we're in business. Okay, let me go through you the lighting modes available on this mechanical keyboard. First of all, function 1 is for you to rotate the colors available. Since, yeah, that's the definition of RGB anyway. The bulbs can change colors, which is why keyboards like this are usually very expensive. It's a very fancy feature. What does this do again? Yeah, right, this cycles through the colors by itself automatically, very smoothly, I might say. Third one would be, let's see, what does this do again? Right, I think this is the customization mode, whereby if I were to press function N3 and then function N, see, I will be able to customize which key I want illuminated. It's a very awesome feature. A lot of companies, a very good example would be Tesoro. They spend a lot of money developing their software just for their buyers, their owners to customize their mechanical keyboards. I really hate this kind of thing. Primary reason is because it adds on onto the cost of making the mechanical keyboard itself, which is why Tesoro mechanical keyboards, although it is a Chinese brand, the prices are always at least 399 ringgit for the customizable version. And that's because they come with a very crappy looking, poorly designed software. I do not like it. I've used it before and I do not like it. So I've always preferred hardware customization. You do not need to rely on any software. This is very similar to Ducky, whereby you do not need to rely on any software and you can just customize from the keyboard itself, which is a very good feature. So yeah, you can just have QWER, WASD to be lighted up for your Dota needs and stuff like that, or you know, WASD, RF and stuff like that. Just leave it on its own. Really awesome. The next lighting mode would be function 4. What does this do again? Okay, it's cycling through the colors, but I would say it's not as smooth as the function 2. Still okay. Function 5. Oh, this is per key backlighting if I'm not wrong. Yeah. I think you need to cycle through the colors first and then you press function 5. Then you'll be able to set which color you want it to be illuminated. Currently it's at red. Function 6. I think this is what we call as rain mode. Rain mode. That does not sound that. Yeah, it should be rain mode, but it's not as fast. Okay. Function 7. The hallmark of RGB lighting. Waves. It's very similar to the Aula RGB. Very interesting indeed. Function 8. Okay, this is also something like that, but I think there are not more than 2 colors on the keyboard at the same time. I think this looks a lot more elegant. Where was I? Which is function 7? No. 8. Okay. 9. What does 9 do? Right. You're hearing me type on Kailh blue switches, by the way. So there's the click. It's very similar to cherry blue switches and razor green switches. Meanwhile, for the Ducky, the sound is like this. Wait, this is a Ducky Shine tree with cherry green switches. It's not blue switches. So yeah. Anyway, back to the blue switches. I think this is a rather good switch. I'm just gonna mute that. I think this is a rather good switch. Yeah, and the lighting modes are really good as well. Ooh, and they're really bright. And lastly, function 0. And you can turn off all the lighting modes. Yeah, pretty good. Now let's move on. So we've already discussed the first variant of this, which is the teal color, white keycaps, Kailh blue switches. This is option A. Let's go to option B. Turning on the lights. I'm going to plug this out. I'm going to put it aside. Now, for the next one. This should be the black version. The blue switches, but on a black body. Ooh. It's black. So I'm going to take this off. Just going to put this aside. So this is option B. Option B is also blue switches. It's a black color keyboard. I'm just gonna raise it up. Okay. Feeling awesome. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm not gonna go through all the lighting modes available because I've already discussed it. But yeah, this is the second one. Oh, by the way, you can adjust the lighting of all of the keyboard by pressing Function up arrow. This will increase the brightness of it, and this will decrease it. It takes some time to decrease the lights. So you can set it at many different settings of brightness. That's good. Okay, so yeah, this is the pale blue switches, black keycaps, black base. All Fühlen keyboards will have this logo right here. I'm gonna try to get focus. Right, there's this over here. I'll take more photos and I'll include it in my track. It's pretty nice. Oh boy, how am I gonna focus it back to the keyboard? Okay, yeah, awesome. Black base. I think this is the nicest looking one, but it's also the most normal looking one. Yeah, you can decide. Okay, the next one. This one I've already unboxed it myself. As you can see, the seal is already broken. Open it up. This looks really nice. It's a white keycap, gold base version. That's right, gold base. So here's how it is. I like the color of it and everything. Okay, the thing about this gold base is that it does not come with Kailh blue switches. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid this brand does not make blue switches for this design. This design only comes in black switches, Kailh black switches. Be able to see over here. Yep, Kailh, or as the Chinese call it, Kaihua. It's a linear switch. Sounds a lot more quiet because there's no click when you're pressing it down. Now, a lot of people are going to be asking, do you have red switches? I'm afraid they do not come with any red switches or brown switches for that matter, only blues and blacks. But I would say black switches, as far as Kailh and Ultimo are concerned, their tactile, not the tactile feedback, the actuation force is not far from reds. Maybe about 5 grams when you're comparing to the Cherry MX red switches. So I wouldn't say this is a very tiring kind of switch to type on. Cherry green switches are very tiring to type on, very fatiguing. Black switches are not fatiguing. Of course, blue switches are going to be better sounding, better typing experience and everything, but blacks are necessary when you're working in the office and your co-workers just going to hit you with a keyboard because you're making too much noise and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to avoid situations like that, you're going to have to get black switches. So this is the black variant. Looks good as well. I'm going to turn off the lights just to demonstrate. Whoa. Now, I would like to say that from the camera, you're not going to be able to look at it and feel like, wow, it's so nice and stuff like that. It looks really vivid and really awesome with your own eyes when you're looking at it with your own eyes. Just like with any mechanical keyboard lighting, it's really awesome. Yep. I think that's all I have to say about this mechanical keyboard. And the price for this, I'm afraid it's not going to be the cheapest mechanical keyboard, but it will be the second cheapest RGB mechanical keyboard in my catalog. And the price is 250 ringgit Malaysia. So at 250 ringgit, you get any one of these keyboards, one of it, and it comes with a keycap puller and some dust brush. That dust brush, I'm not even going to talk about it here because it's not really that important. And it will come with lifetime warranty. And in future, if let's say, let's just iron it out now. If you're worried about the light bulbs dying or anything like that, you do not need to worry. In the future, if for example a light bulb burns or dies or anything, I will be able to provide warranty for you. No worries at all. So for the 250 ringgit price that you're paying, you will be paying for this keyboard mostly, and also a part of it will be your lifetime warranty. Now the sad reality when it comes to mechanical things is that mechanical parts will fail over time. This is why warranty is important. Warranties that you can claim. So you should keep that in mind. And I guess this will be one of the selling points that I have. I provide warranty, and you can ask around. People have claimed warranty for me before without any issues. So yeah. Oh, on a final note, if you're watching this and you are a person who has already bought a mechanical keyboard from me before, either by Kusumi Taiga or Wayne Chia or BLACK Kailh KL, these three, or you contact me through WhatsApp or stuff like that, you have to contact me if you're really interested in getting this keyboard, because I feel bad. Primarily because in the past, many of you have come to me saying that you are looking for an RGB TKL Tenkeyless mechanical keyboard. And I said I'm afraid I do not have any, so I had to sell you something that you preferred less. So my compensation to you is that in future, if you want to get this mechanical keyboard from me, and you have already purchased a mechanical keyboard from me before, means you dah beli lah dulu. So kalau you dah beli last time, you can claim some discount from me for this mechanical keyboard. We'll talk about it personally, privately, and I will let you know what's the best pricing that I can offer if you have already purchased a mechanical keyboard from me in the past. So yeah. Okay, I think that will be all for today. Thanks for watching. I'm very sorry for the long video, but I do not really want to cut. I do not really want to spend too much time editing the video and stuff like that. I hope the audio quality is okay. And this is a very good mechanical keyboard. I really love it. Too bad it does not come with a numpad version. That's what I would want. But the Tenkeyless is very perfect for its size. And it's compact. It's not too heavy. It's about 1.5 kilograms. It's not too heavy. Their marketing of this mechanical keyboard is that the PCB, the motherboard of this monitor, whereby all mechanical keyboards, they come with a motherboard, and we call it the PCB. It is very thick, and a thicker PCB usually translates to more durable. That's how Ducky markets their mechanical keyboards. So I would say that this mechanical keyboard will last you a very long time, hopefully. Actually, yeah. On an educated guess, it will last you a long time, and especially when you have warranty from me. Okay, that'll be all. Seriously, I'm going to cut off the video. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.